Traders War Room proudly presents the daily video with the best trading and investing alerts anywhere on any platform. With up-to-date stock, chart, and market news, TWR is simply your one-stop shop. Monday Madness. Activate your 2-day trial of TWR All Access on the Discord platform. Stay tuned at the end for TWR Hot Products and Services. Alert update. Nice SPY trade for some decent profit. Tesla trade for some quick bank. MU played out exactly how we thought from the swing. Another swing trade that we took for the bank. Absolutely destroyed this trade, man. This was a long swing and we ended up eating off of this multiple times. Absolutely killer. Sometimes the trades just don't mess out, right? So we went ahead, took this trade, ended up coming out of break even because the trend wasn't there and it was looking to reverse. So better safe than sorry. Go ahead, take out right at break even. No win, no loss, but it's still a good idea. And eventually you do this as long as I have, you're going to take some losses. The idea is to keep the losses minimal. We went ahead and reversed the trend since we were in puts. We came out of puts. We went ahead and switched to calls. Trend did not follow us. It was not our friend. So we ended up taking this at a loss, but making it minimal by getting out quick. And I got to highlight some of my analysts. Look at TWR trades right here. Took this Uber swing, and this was absolutely a monster, man. Went from 1 to 181, even pushed over 2 today on the day. And Trade Hunter, he ended up taking crowd and follow the trend. The trend was his friend and made some decent money on a quick trade. And guys, you already know that we have over 30 analysts and algos pushing alerts every single day. Tons of opportunity to make some money. $100 to $1,000 per day is possible as a Traders War Room market warrior. So quit wasting that money that's not making money and join TWR today. All links are in the description. Hot off the press. Top news is all about the stock market and whether it's headed for the biggest half gain or another dramatic downslide. So definitely the market is kind of in limbo. We got a lot of analysts that are bullish and bearish, but the sentiment overall is very cautious. So definitely paying attention to the trend, watching the levels, and you got to have that head on the swivel because the market can jump in an instance, but it can reverse just as quick. A lot of buzz about this Russian, war and the issues with Russia, also with China jumping in onto Russia's side. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But typically, war does not affect the markets that drastically. You'll see a little bit of a dump initially, but usually the market runs even higher as the war continues on. And this is interesting. Bed Bath & Beyond jumping 40% as bankrupt retailer cuts its debt. So definitely we got some of that meme mania coming back into this stream, and also the IPO market is starting to heat up. So definitely keep and watch for some of these hot IPO markets. Now I do want to say, usually when you start to see the IPO type coming in, specifically with a buzzword like artificial intelligence, that's usually confirming that a bubble is forming and it's waiting to pop. So that's one of those things that we're just watching. We'll have to play it by ear, but keep that in mind as you see a lot of these IPOs coming into the stream, because it could be very quick melt up to a dramatic dump. Hot trends. Here's your market summary. Overall, the market's looking bearish. Your leader index is IWM. Hottest sector is real estate. Worst sectors, consumer discretionary, top stock, GSK, and worst stock is JD. Market summary, you can see overall how the market was reacting, looking at those market caps and seeing what kind of pushed the direction today. You can tell a lot of the big tickers were pushing to the red side of the house. Biggest winners, and we'll be paying attention to a few of these as they keep going on. GSK, Adobe, Meta, Uber, INTC, Lin, VLO. Those are some of the ones that I have my eye on. And some of the biggest losers, of course, we're seeing a lot of the Chinese stocks kind of losing to the downside. I think we got a little bit of continuation on the Chinese stocks, but we'll be looking at some of these JD, Team, PDD, PBR, and a few of the other ones as well, like BABA. And then we got some of those mining stocks that hit bottom, but looking like they're great for a longer bounce type play. So FCX and a few of the other ones. Starting to see some rotation out of tech and consumer discretionary, and we're starting to see some flow in with energy and the real estate sector. And as you can see, there you go, your top two indexes right there, real estate and energy, and your top losers, consumer discretionary and communication services. Here's some of the large insider transactions. And what's interesting is we're starting to see a little bit of a push into that Rumble. So paying attention to that because that's a YouTube alternative. Paying attention to Rumble because it's been a long time coming. And this thing I think is about ready to break out. And here's some of the large insider transactions that are going to the sell side of the house. And that still has me interested on why they're still selling now. So I'm definitely paying attention to that one because that's a big mover right there. Stocks I like. Okay, so here's how the chart's gonna go. Basically, you're gonna see three colors: purple, blue, and red. The purple, that's our battle zone, all right? Triggers on the high and the low that give us the idea of continuation to either our high target, which is blue, or our low target, which is red. Definitely gotta use these as trigger points and ideas because the volatility of the market can change the landscape in an instant, okay? So very cautious, head on a swivel, and be ready to attack. Looking like SPY is on a little bit of a downward trajectory. We've lost our near-term moving averages. We're still way above our 200, but being below our 50 and our shorter term gives me the idea that potentially we could consolidate down here, but we're obviously looking like we have a lot of pressure to the downside for another leg down. So definitely paying attention to battle zone, and we'll look for triggers to the upside or the downside with the continuation. This is interesting because it's moving on volume and it's all over the place. So we're definitely paying attention to this because this could be a fantastic day trade opportunity on stocks for individuals that have time to get in and get out very quickly. Paying attention to Lucid at the bottom, they got that deal with some batteries and with Aston Martin, so it got a lot of steam behind it. So we're definitely paying attention to this. If I had to bet, I bet we see a little bit of a bump to the upside. I wouldn't be surprised if we start to close above that 50-day moving average, which is that fat red line right there. Now, snow is interesting because we got another leg down. It looks as though that we're trying to push and it go attack that 200-day moving average where we could probably see a bounce. So if we can hold above the 200-day, which is that purple line there, we'll probably get the push to the upside. But if we can't, then looking for a follow through down to the red line because we'll probably dump from here. Another one that'd be a good opportunity for a day trade on stocks, and this one looked like it moved all over the place. Look at that extreme push all the way up to like 100 and then the pullback, and now we're kind of flagging into a triangle pattern. So looking for the battle zone and the triggers and looking for the longer short opportunity on this trade. Home Depot looks pretty good for a breakout. Anything above that battle zone, we're looking for the continuation to the blue line. We just came out of a long consolidation period, and Home Depot likes to break out, and then we could see that run gap to the upside. So definitely paying attention to this and looking long at Home Depot. Nike kind of forming a little shallow cup and handle. We got a bigger cup and handle kind of coming into a weird handle here. And then inside of that, we're kind of got a smaller cup and handle forming, looking like a breakout to the upside. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get a push to go attack that 114, maybe even push a little bit higher to the 115, and then we cool down. So I'd be looking for this to go towards the 200-day and see if we can hold the upper levels before we get the next break to the upside. And MasterCard, I'm liking this pattern here. We're looking like we're kind of wedging up to the upside and potentially looking for a breakout. So I'm pretty bullish on MasterCard. Looking off the technical chart aspect, I do think that we got some, bouncing around and we're still in some consolidation zone. But once we get the break, I think we break to the upside on MasterCard. TWR Products and Services. Activate your 2-day trial of TWR All Access on the Discord platform. We cover it all at Traders War Room, whether you're looking for stocks, options, futures, Forex, crypto, or even sports betting, or you want real-time alerts, live trading, algo signals, or even if you just want to be part of a community of like-minded investors to grow, learn, and share together as a team. Something for everyone, every budget, and every style. Join TWR today and trade with the bulls. The TWR Investment Club is now open and taking signups. Guys, this is going quick, so make sure you sign up today. We have 2 current rounds going on. This is my round right here and my Battle Buddies round. Signing up is super easy. You just click the link for the round that you want. The links are in the description. It'll take you to the Sign Up Genius based off the link that you choose. You can do 1 round or both, and you can sign up for multiple slots if you choose. You'll receive an invoice like this so that you can purchase your entry into the round. And guys, listen, it's no pressure, guys. If you decide not to join, just don't pay the invoice. All of the unpaid invoices will be canceled at the start of the round. Once the invoice is paid, you will be granted access to the private chat groups. Depending on the group that you sign up for, if you're in one or both, you'll get the access to that group. Now, this is where all of the trade updates and account updates will be going daily, okay? And only people that pay their invoices will have access to this private group. We're not sharing these trades on any other platform because this is specific and special to this particular investment group who signs up and pays the money to make some money with the TWR Bulls. So sit back, relax, and let TWR do all the work for you. I got a short promo that gives you a little bit more insight into what the club does. And as always, if you're ready, you follow me and let's go to war together. Are you tired of trading alone, losing more than you're winning? Or are you just too busy with work, family, and life to focus and hit the market bullseye? If that's you, then join the TWR Investment Club. We trade the account for you and then pay you profit and loss distro. We run both a 30-day and a 6-month club. Quit wasting money that isn't making money. Join the team and trade with TWR Bulls. All the links are in the description. Traders War Room is your one-stop shop. Try our TWR one-to-one mentoring. Does the market have you feeling like this? Or wanting to rip your hair out while you watch your account dwindle? If that's you, then Traders War Room has you covered. Our one-to-ones focus on you as a trader or investor. The Zoom session connects you with a TWR professional. Whether we're covering charts, developing a plan of attack, or being strategic and deep diving on the how, why, and execution of trade plans. TWR one-to-ones will give you the confidence to attack, conquer, destroy, and make the market bend the knee in 2023. Join TWR and bow to no one. Book your session today. The link is in the description or on the website at traderswarroom.com. Let's go to war. The market is our war zone and stocks are the battle. Join TWR and let's go to war.